Hello, Peg fans. This is Josephine Electric signing on again. This podcast is where we talk about some of the deeper tracks from our band, Phantom Electric Ghost. I'm the lead singer of the band, and I wanted to talk about a couple of tracks today. One of them is an instrumental that we did a couple months ago. We called SD versus the Citizens Council. Now, if you folks don't know what a Citizens Council is, we'll give you a little history lesson. Citizens Council, it kind of goes back to like this idea of the white Citizens Council in the South, which were branches of the KKK that had these sundown town rules and all kinds of restrictions, like Jim Crow restrictions on folks darker shade of blue. If you know that Curtis Mayfield track, which basically is this idea, or not an idea, but an actual regulation or law that kept black people off the street after sundown and enforced segregation rules. Now, this track is just all instrumental, but the title is political. So we decided to bring it back out. So that's the whole story for that one. The other song we did is a song about xenophobia and intolerance called Hey, We're All Weird Here, where Josephine Electric and Phantom Electric Ghost go to a club in a city where there's intolerance and they're being threatened because they're different. Josephine, I hold my freak flag pretty high. That's a Hendrix reference. And so they don't want us around. They're calling us the F word. They want us to pack up our gear and get out. And that's what that song's about. Now, all these songs are using the new SoundCloud mastering capability, which is pretty cool and is an alternative to Landar or other types of mastering. We actually beta tested that, the Ghost did, and it's pretty cool. And it's a pretty awesome way of getting your tracks out in this time of coronavirus. So you can kind of do everything from your laptop. Now, that kind of is a little different than what we talk about. We always talk about how we like to use hardware synthesizers, and we do use the hardware to lay our tracks down. In particular, we use a Zoom R24 digital recorder that captures the wave file. All these songs are done via our hardware synths. These tracks are all heavily Moog inspired tracks. We have analog synthesizers like the Moog on the 32, the drummer from Another Mother, and the grandmother. We also have an Arturia Mini Boot 2S, along with a Make Noise Maps utility module and an Arturia 6U Eurorack solution. It also includes a Morphogene and a Eurorack VCA mixer from Pittsburgh Modular. So all this gear combined with our vocal transformers from Roland, the VT4 and the VT3 allow us to create what we call expansive sound. And I think it's a pretty cool effort we've been doing since 2016 when we appeared with our album Something Wicked. Right now we're actually heating up the airwaves with Phantom Electric Ghost EP from PR World. We encourage all of our fans to check that out. We're almost at 10,000 plays on that album with the song Disconnected Youth. So that is a big move for us. We're hoping if we can get 20, 30,000 plays on that PR World would do the video for the album. Though we've been doing alternate versions of this song, Disconnected Youth. And there's actually a write-up in a Music Gateway that talks about the track, and we got name checked to Trent Reznor. Well, that's a pretty good comparison for us. So we want you to check it out. We also interview bands. If you go out and check us out on Spotify or Apple Podcast or Anchor FM, you can see all the bands we interview, and you can send us a note through a voice memo on Anchor. You can send us to our Facebook direct message to Bam Electric Ghost on Facebook. Send us a direct DM to get on the show, get interviewed. Okay, well, this is all for now. I hope you like these tracks. Let us know on a voice memo what you think, and we'll talk to you later. Anchor is the best way to make a podcast. This is Josephine Electric, the lead singer of Bam Electric Ghost. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record your podcast so it sounds great. So distribute your podcast so you can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many, many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Now, you should go right now and download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. This again is Josephine Electric, and Anchor FM is the best way to do your podcast. Hope you join us out there in the podcast blogosphere, and we look forward to listening to your cool tunes and tones. This is Josephine Electric. Voting isn't just going to the polls on election day anymore. Options like early voting, mail in voting, and ballot drop boxes are available to more voters and are growing in popularity. How to Vote, a tool created by Democracy Works, breaks down the options in your state for offers casting a ballot, empowering you to decide where and when to vote. Democracy works best when we all vote, but misinformation and confusion about election procedures have resulted in low voter turnout. How to Vote, a tool created by Democracy Works, takes the guesswork out of voting process. How to Vote is easy to use and helps folks from all over the country overcome many of the processes and barriers to voting. Democracy Works is committed to helping you vote no matter what. So you should sign up for election reminders, see what's on your ballot, get step-by-step assistance requesting your mail-in ballot, explore options for returning your voted mail ballot, check your voter registration status, find out where your polling site is, and make sure you have the appropriate ID. Decide where and when you want to vote this year and how to vote. Thank you.
Shelter for the winter. Just go pack up all your gear. We don't want yours in our kind. Get on the stage line. We don't want to see that line. We don't want to see her eyes. Hey dear, this ain't a shelter for the weird. This ain't a line for the weird. And just go pack up all your gear. We don't want your little kind around here. I thought we made that clear. Punk said, we don't want no queers around here. Mr. Josephine Electric, won't you just pack up your gear? Whether she's a woman or a man, it doesn't really matter. That's just part of play. That's just part of play. Josie and her band, the trigger expansive band. I say this everybody dance, especially if I get it in up and around your pants. You won't care for a moment, oh man, when you hit it in and out of your hand. You won't care for a moment, oh man. Shelter for fear.